Hey guys, it's Janet and Scott from Tulsa Music Stream checking in with you tonight. Hope you're having a great night so far. We just wanted to come on here and remind you guys what an amazing August we have lined up here on Tulsa Music Stream. We're going to tell you about that here in just a second. Before we get to that, as always, please remember that you can always watch Tulsa Music Stream either live or on replay on these platforms: YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. We are on a drive to hit 1,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel, so make sure you guys go to Tulsa Music Stream on YouTube and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you'll know anytime we go live. If audio is your thing, remember we're on these podcast platforms as well: Spotify, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and more. Scott, why don't you tell us who we got coming up on the show this upcoming Thursday, August 3rd at 7 p.m. Central?
Well, we're going to be getting together with Chuck Shute. He's from I want to say Philadelphia.
Cool.
If I have to do some research on that, but we're also going to be with Clint Switzer, and he is from Kansas. So it's going to be fun, little get together, a little round table like for podcasters getting together and kind of picking each other's brains and making jokes about what we do and things like that. So it's going to be fun and a learning experience from these guys. They've been doing it for quite a while. So definitely. I think it's going to be cool to see where they got their drive to do this podcasting. For sure. And not only are we going to be talking to them about the business itself, how a person can build their channel, build their stream, and grow, and hopefully at some point monetize it. We're also going to talk about favorite interviews, favorite memories, maybe tough interviews. Sometimes you get guests that are a lot more open and expressive. Sometimes guests are short with their answers. So it's going to be fun and probably a little bit funny to talk about different memories we all have, and especially like their experiences with people who like how they get in contact with certain guests and things like that, publicists, and the ins and outs of that. So that's going to be cool to learn how they do things. Definitely. And of course we'll share how we do things, which is probably not near as good as what they do. Well, and I'm sitting here thinking they may not want to share all their trade secrets, because that it's a competitive business for sure. Yeah. Everybody's wanting to get these big names on their show, and it is not easy. You have to go through the proper channel, proper avenue to do that. It's tough. So there's a lot to learn. We have a lot to learn, and those guys are going to teach us a lot of things about the business itself. It's going to be good. Once again, let's put these guys up. We're going to have Clint Switzer from On the Road to Rock with Clint Switzer, and Chuck Shute from the Chuck Shute podcast. They'll be on with us this upcoming Thursday, August 3rd at 7 p.m. Central. But that is just the start of what we have coming up in August. Just a few days after that episode, we've got Monday, August 7th, 4 p.m. Central. Jeff Keith of Tesla will be on with us. That is going to be amazing. And then that same day, but 3 hours later, we're going to be talking to a guy named Josh Lopez from a band called A Way Out. Now, you may not know much about these guys, but they're an up-and-coming band out of San Antonio, Texas. We're going to learn a lot more about them, and we're looking forward to our visit with Josh. So we've got that coming up. And then Thursday, August 10th, this is going to be awesome. We've known Ira Black for years. We got to play a show with him years back with Down for Five. It's going to be awesome to get caught up with Ira Black of the Bullet Boys on Thursday, August 10th at 7 p.m. Central. Violence as well. Violence. He's, I read his YouTube. He has been in over 60 bands since the 80s. So there is much to talk about with Ira Black. And then on my birthday, and I'm going to stream on my birthday. Why not? I'm looking forward to it. Mark Tureen of the Bullet Boys will be on with us 7 p.m. Central. And we also want to let you guys know that we are going to be visiting with Tim Ripper Owens of KK's Priest. The date right now is a little flexible, but we believe it's probably going to move to September. So just stay tuned, and we'll give you the firmed up date as soon as we hear back from the publicist.
But it is a jam-packed August here on Tulsa Music Stream. That's how we like it.
Yeah, and of course, as always, Facebook is our main home, for the chat room, where a lot of our viewers go in and they get in the chat room and they all mingle and ask our guests questions and things like that. And of course, if you're watching on YouTube, there's also a chat room on our YouTube channel as well, and we try to monitor all that good stuff and check in with everybody. But on top of not only our streaming platforms and our podcast platforms, we also do like shorts and things like that on YouTube and our TikTok page. We do a lot of TikTok videos for all of our guests that we have, and we try to do some TikTok videos, trying to make some of them funny, just whatever. And of course, our Instagram as well. You can always follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. We are at TUL Music Stream.
He is not lying. You guys can find us out there. We are really on a drive to grow this thing. And again, our goal, our first goal, 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. You can help us reach that by going to Tulsa Music Stream on YouTube. Subscribe, tell your friends, tell your family. Let's get that thing up to 1,000. Once we do that, that changes the game for us. And so we truly appreciate your support. And we also certainly appreciate the support of our sponsors. I don't think we've given them enough love the last couple episodes because we've kind of been in a hurry with things. Let's give them some love now. Psychomo Filmworks, he's done a fantastic new intro video that you guys will be seeing this Thursday. It looks good. If you have any band or business video needs, email psychomo@gmail.com. Doug Burgess of DEB Concerts, thank you for your continuing support of Tulsa Music Stream. Check out his stage at this year's upcoming Rocklahoma, the D&B Processing Stage at the Roadhouse. He's going to have tons of rockin' bands out there. Going to be a great time. Dustin Little is just such a great supporter of us. He's been with us for a long time, and he is staying with us. And if you have any IT needs, he is your contact. Call Dustin Little at 918-640-0892 or email Dustin at okpc.com. Shipman Photos, thank you guys again so much for the great photos you've done for Tulsa Music Stream, our band Rocket Science, and so many other artists in the area. You guys have done it right. And if you want your branding done right, contact shipmanphotos.com. Identity Merch. You have any screen printing needs, go to Todd Cook at Identity Merch. You can pick up some TMS threads from him as well. Scott, that's all I got. You got anything else for us before we sign off?
Just make sure you guys check out our episode 86 with Clint Switzer, Chuck Shute, so we can have our little round table conversation with two of the greats, two of the podcast greats. If you haven't checked those guys out, they do a lot of rock and roll interviews, and Chuck does a lot of, and well, they both actually do some odd videos that you wouldn't expect from the typical rock and roller podcaster like us. But they also do some different interesting interviews with different guests that's not music related. Right. Like I know Clint is he's very into the Kansas City Chiefs, and he does a lot of football talk and things like that. And Chuck does a lot of off-the-wall interviews as well. Good stuff. But make sure you hit subscribe on our Facebook and follow our Twitter and our Twitch and all that good stuff. And when you're on the road driving and you have maybe an hour or two to kill driving, check us out on Spotify. We're always there. Tulsa Music Stream.
You guys have a great night. We'll see you this Thursday, August 3rd at 7 p.m. for our next episode of Tulsa Music Stream. Go subscribe to our YouTube channel. We love you. Good night. See you soon.